Marta. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, Michelle?
Fantastic. It's great to see you, Marta. And I know that you've been doing a lot of research in biomedical engineering and genetics. Can you tell us more about how you got into that field?
Well, I was blessed to have an incredible mother growing up who was an electrical engineer. So she definitely sparked that love for science, learning, technology, math. I could actually draw sine and cosine before I could write my own name.
Wow.
So that love definitely started at a very young age for me, and I realized that with the advancements of technology, the ability to change somebody's life with technology and with research is very, very possible, and I want to be a part of that change. So that's where my heart is.
It's known, according to statistics, that we don't have as many girls going into the sciences and maths like boys. What advice would you have for little girls who might want to follow your footsteps and want to change the world?
You know, I think that the most important thing to tell women is just to be themselves and be strong, because of course we're making so many changes, but the world still isn't perfect, and I think that we need to show young girls and young women, or women that are in positions of leadership in engineering, in technology, in STEM fields, should really, really come out there and be role models for these other younger girls that may be a little bit shy or might not think that, oh, maybe it's not for me, but it's always worth a shot to follow your heart and to study what you love doing.
And speaking of role models, since you mentioned role models, if you could have dinner with 5 women from any time in history, doesn't matter if they're dead, let's just pull them out of the grave. If you could have dinner with 5 of them and ask each of them one question, what would you ask?
Ooh. I think that one of the people that I definitely love to meet is Michelle Obama. I think she is an incredible role model for young women and older women, and I would love to ask her what it felt like to be such a powerful woman in the White House. I think that that's a very curious thing, and I'd love to meet Tyra Banks as well. She's one of my idols. I grew up really liking her and her shows and everything, but above everything, she's a businesswoman, and she has the power to command an entire room, and I want to know how she does that. And another person that I really look up to is Ellen DeGeneres.
Okay.
I'd love to know how she had all that courage to show the world exactly who she is. Those are people that I really, really admire.
We know that a lot of teenagers are dealing with a lot more pressures than we did growing up, because they're facing a lot more pressure from cyberbullying, different things, and especially with the progression of technology. They're dealing with far more than what we've been dealing with growing up as little kids. So unfortunately, there's also been an issue with teen suicide or kids committing suicide at such a young age due to depression. What advice would you have for the kids who are dealing with that and those who have loved ones who are dealing with that?
I think that's a very difficult topic, and I think that with the advancement of technology, like you said, unfortunately cyberbullying is very, very common nowadays. So I think what we need to pass on to the younger generation, or even our generation, is to have a strong mindset and not let those little voices on the internet actually get into your heart. Don't let them ruin you, because whatever they're saying, oftentimes people that are saying negative things are just taking things out from their heart, and that shouldn't affect us. I think that we need to really tell people to have a strong mindset and to really, really just spread love rather than spread hate.
Hi, this is Michelle Charmaine again with Marta Stepien, Miss Universe Canada. Marta, you mentioned earlier that you start and end your day with prayer, and that is amazing to hear. Can you tell us more about how you came to that faith and what brought you to it? Because that's not often something that a lot of people talk about.
Yeah, well, that's something that definitely came from my mother. I grew up Roman Catholic, and my family is very, very faithful, and my mom definitely instilled all those values in me. And I think that that's something that's helped me to accomplish everything that I have in my life, because it definitely lets me feel like I'm never alone. And I love saying my prayers at the end of the day because it gives me a chance to say thank you for everything, and also to ask for everybody in my life to be happy and be healthy. So it's really, really important to me.
What advice or what message would you like to send out there to the women who are now undergoing a lot of violence, not just in Canada, but also around the world? If there's one thing you could change about the issue, what would you bring up? Let's say you could just wave a magic wand and you got everyone's attention around the world. What message would you have for the people in general around the world? How would we fix this?
I think that violence against women is unfortunately very common in today's world. I actually did go through an abusive relationship when I was a lot younger, and I think that the one thing that helped me out when I was going through that is just to see the end goal and see myself in the end happy. And that's what I kept thinking the entire time that I was going through that and trying to get out of that. And that's the message that I would want to send to people is visualize yourself as you want to be, and just follow the path together. Ignore all the obstacles and just stay true to who you are.
Wow, thank you so much, Marta. Thank you so much for sharing your personal account, because a lot of women need to speak up. It's great hearing that from you, that you were able to overcome that and find the courage to get out of a bad situation. Thank you for being a great role model for our young Canadian girls. It's wonderful to have you here.
Thank you so much.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what you're going to be doing for the rest of your reign and beyond.
Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate it. Thank you.